As a ball execution-wise, where did you guys take a step forward? Where did you get better tonight?
I thought defensively we was very locked in with our game plan and our what we wanted to do. Like I said, team won, I think 13 out of 14. They've been red hot, probably the hottest team in the NBA. And we understood that we had to key in on our keys defensively in order to win the game.
Obviously, no one knows this time of year better than you. JJ mentioned pregame about this team building a playoff mentality. In terms of that being successful heading into the postseason, what will that look like for this team?
Urgency. Playing with urgency. We know that we got a lot of playoff experience in this locker room, but we all know that one play here, one play there can be the difference between winning the playoff series or not. So, playing with urgency, playing with physicality, and then holding each other accountable. That's the most important.
You someone that looks at the standings? Have you done that in the past? And why? Why not?
Because it's so close here. This year in particular, it's so close, and people are jumping each other, falling behind, whatever the case may be. It's not like I don't do it every day, but it's talked about pretty much all the time, and you kind of see where you're at. For us, obviously, our mission is to lock in a playoff spot and not have to play in the play-in. So we understand what's at stake.
What was the read off of their Mountains play where Şengün got the ball? I think Austin was on his back. What did you see in terms of?
Just read tendencies. I know tendencies a lot, what players like to do, and that was just a read. And AR, did a great job of not just giving them a straight line to the basket. I just tried to cover for my teammate.
The last time you asked about this, you said you weren't trying to Warrior look too far ahead, but 6 games back from the groin injury. I guess progress-wise, where are you at in terms of physically and your rhythm, and so where you want to be forward?
Get better every day. Every game I'm starting to feel a little bit better. After the injury, my wind is getting back a little bit better. Besides coming off that last road trip and being able to work it once again, but we get back.
The fact that you all have gone through some close games, both with wins and losses lately, what do you think that can do to prepare the group for the playoffs?
I understand even kill. Don't get too high, don't get too low, no matter what's going on throughout the course of the ball game. And win, lose, or draw, if you go out and you have your game plan intact, you try to execute that in 48 minutes and give yourself a good chance to win every night.
Over the last 22 years, you've seen it all from fans, but there's one new trend going on, all those LeBron songs. I'm just curious if you've seen them.
It's almost impossible, but my youngest son, Bryce, actually showed me one. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. And we got a good laugh out of it, but there's quite a few out there, for sure.
Was it the choir?
No, it wasn't the band choir. I seen that one. I saw that one. It was, I don't know which one in particular it was, but my son, and they all on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, so they showed me.
On your podcast, My The Game is coming back tomorrow. New co-host, obviously, Steve Nash. What made you decide it was important to bring it back, and why Steve?
Just about the essence of the game. I want to continue to push the narrative of why we all fall in love with the game and the intricate parts of the game, and what made us, believe and fall in love with all the great things that this game has brought to all of us. So, I had a great mind, a partner last year, a partner again as my head coach. And I got a great partnership across from now, and the great mind of Steve Nash. So it's gonna be super exciting. It's gonna be pretty much just picking back up where we kind of left off from last year. Just speak about the essence of the game, and why we kind of all fell in love with it from nostalgic era to who you love, things that you love to do, what you love about the game, the intricate parts about the game, what makes it so competitive, what makes it so great. What makes every era great in their era to where we are now today. So, and also giving people the insight of, real basketball knowledge, so I think it'd be a breath of fresh air for everybody.
Thanks, LJ.
For sure. All right, time for big shots.